What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now we're going to be talking about how no money spent players are making millions of coins using this legend method. It's very, very simplistic. On a weekly basis, we're going to be updating this, so you guys just have to go ahead and follow through the channel. Make sure you're subscribed. If you are a Twitter user or X user, whatever Elon Musk is calling it these days, go ahead and become an X subscriber to GmiasWorld so you can know exactly what's going on as it happens in real time. You can also become a member right here in the channel to have more things, pretty much explained to you when you ask questions. All right, but as far as the community goes, if you just drop your questions out there, people are going to answer it for you. As long as it's something that applies to what's going on within the game, you should get responses relatively quickly. I thank the community for helping in advance. So pretty much what's been going on is a lot of people have been asking about the particular sets and the way that the field pass is done for the legends, all right? Now, this is very important. When you go over to live events and you go over to the legends, I'm going to go ahead and point this out to you guys. You see how the field pass is maxed out? Now, this is not by accident. EA Sports wanted to get everybody involved with it, so they actually gave everybody the opportunity to get an 82 plus. A lot of you guys pulled a very, very highly ranked card out of this, and you're looking for it on a week-to-week basis. As of right now, we do not know the schedule of when they're going to do that. It could be at the launch of every first promo, like the Legends, the Headliners had one. Everybody had a little field pass. As a matter of fact, if you're a PlayStation user, we could actually go and look at all the field passes together by going over to activities and going over to field pass to make it a little bit more simplistic for you guys to see exactly what I'm talking about before we get into what we're going to be doing as far as the cards go. So with the way that they have it set up, right? See how this is maxed out and the Legends promo is maxed out? The Campus Heroes will max out a little bit later today. The Headliners, stuff like that. The AKA was very similar. So when you get these mini field passes, this final pack is auctionable. So a lot of you guys made a lot of coins. It's all about making sure that you get these field passes done and you pay attention to the objectives. All right. So now that that part is done, if you have not completed the Legends objectives, from the first week, you can still do this. Although the overalls have been risen from 87 to 88. And we're going to get into that in a second. All right. So what was I just showing you guys about the collectibles? When you get, I believe, 16, let's go over to my team. Let's go over to sets, right? When you get 16 of them, you're going to get a free Legends player. That's not a limited. All right. So right now we're at 8. So we're about 8 weeks away from getting our first champion overall legend from season 1. That means any of them that was an actual set card. Limiteds are not included in this set. So you got to be careful with that. So right now they just dropped Shannon Sharp and they dropped Bruce Smith. Neither of them are useful right now because we're a Campus Heroes theme team, so I'm not really concerned about any of these cards. Let me know if you guys are, because like I said, I'm going to show you guys some tips and tricks to go ahead and make you start making coins right now. But this guy is not really, right now I don't need him. The Campus Heroes tight end is 87 speed on my team right now, so I don't need him. As far as Bruce Smith goes, we could check out what his speed is. 84, he got really good numbers. It's a possibility he could be a really good pass rusher. Maybe even put him at D tackle, depending on the speed of your team. But I'm just showing you guys a legend so you get, pretty much an understanding of what's going on. By the time the 8 weeks are up, you're going to be able to get any of these set players. Now, this is another thing that I want to make sure that I'm very clear with. When that time comes and you guys get your free player by doing the challenges and getting all those legend tokens that we're going to exchange, right? When that time comes, just make sure you pick the highest overall legend. I've had guys go and pick them, lower level legends that made no sense. Don't do that. All right, just don't do that. And again, with the way that everything works out, as you guys go through the program and you play the challenges, you're going to get those collectibles. And like I said, you will eventually get that Legends token. Now, let's get to what players are doing right now to make coins. If you notice what has happened, right? The 87s, they took 78s, 81s, and then the 84s with a specific 84, right? Now, look at what EA Sports did. All they did was increase the lower level, right? And then the mid-level, and then obviously they increased to 85 with what the set pieces are. So now all of these 79s, the 82s, and the 85s are going to be what's going on. So when you click on it to see what the price ranges are, you'll be able to see 85s for the current Legend promos going for 100K. I believe it's like 10. What is it like for the 79s, like 10 or something? Let me see like 13. If you go and click on it, you'll see some lower level ones. Those are just the average prices in the auction. And then the 82s. All right. Now, the name of the game is being able to get these 82s. EA Sports is very, very smart with the way that they're trying to make people open up their wallets. There aren't any ways to redeem anything having to do with Legends, right? So with the way that this is set up right now, people are like, yo, G, I have to get a bundle in order to be able to do anything. Like, I can't, like, bro, EA Sports making it impossible, because with everything else, you can make a version of the card. With headliners, you can make a lower level version of the cards right here, 84, 80. With the Campus Heroes, you can make 79s, 81s, but Legends, you can't. AKA is the same thing, right? So this is what you're going to do. There's a few things that you can actually do, right? You can gamble with the 78 to 79 Gold Player Pack, right? To just go ahead and see with the cards that you currently have to see if you would get a 78 or 79 Legend, which usually they're in like this area right now. When the launch is out, when you start doing this a couple times, I would say like every 5 or 6, you'll probably get lucky and pull a Legend. All right, this is one way to do it. Now look, either way, there are other cards that you can utilize for different reasons. Technically, most of the 79s right now are not going to be going for that much. This guy just sold for 8,000. It is what it is, but I'm showing you guys where you can start from in the sets to make coins. I'm just going to put him up for 8,000, get rid of him real quick. A way to get rid of some of the cards. So that's one of the sets that I would take a look at and start to get rid of those lower level cards. Again, remember, we don't know when they're going to drop Team Diamonds. I've been getting that question a lot. Yo, G, should we hold on to the goals? Because it's going to be very lucrative during the Team Diamonds. I understand that, but right now, these are the things that you have to actually do in order to see if you can get actual Legends. Now, I showed you the 79, right? The next one was the 82s, and then they have 85s. Remember, you can redeem pretty much anything out of this. All right, no matter what you're using or whatever it is, you can pretty much get any of the promos cards. It doesn't have to be just a regular elite, and I wanted to make sure that you guys understood that. Also, when you do this, you don't have to get a Legend. Simply put, Devonta Smith is still going to sell as well. So this is just something that you could go ahead and do and make some coins out of what's going on right now with the cards you already have in your binder, because you're getting a lot of stuff. House rules, playing the game. A lot of the things are giving you these lower level 80s and 79s. Like even when you max out your MUT levels and you go through it, you're able to get a lot of good stuff. So because of the, well, not good stuff, but they're lower level cards, and everybody's like, yo, these cards suck. Yes, you're correct, but they have value because it's still early in the year. So you have to start looking through these sets. Now, remember, you can also make sets for the next promo that's dropping with AKAs. You can use this system and this method to start to build up the lower level cards so that at the launch of these actual cards, you can sell them immediately and make your coins. Either way, there's a lot of low level goals that you guys have in your binders that you guys are telling me like, yo, G, I need to flip this. This is the way you flip it. You got to know exactly what set to make. So look, I just showed you what you can do and how you can just still, even with the cards that you're putting in the set, still sell them immediately right after. Now, inside the store, every day you're going to be able to go ahead and get a gold for 500 coins, right? It daily refreshes, but only once. And then you got to spend a little bit more to get more of them. Now, this is another system where you can pretty much get any card out of it. In that case, pretty much they gave us a low level gold, but you can pull elites. This one right here, spending 2,400 for the Gold Plus players on the Legend launch days, is a very, very huge system that we use for years here at GmiasWorld. Another thing you could do is the Gold Player Pack. Now, if you have 9,500 coins and you're willing to take this chance, this is very, very good for me. You can see how it happens. They reset it every certain amount of days or whatever. But when you get this, this is also very good because they give you a lot of cards like this. All right. You may end up pulling a Legend out of this. Now, this 81 right here is going to net us a few coins right back. So we just made our coins back because he just sold for 16,000. Now, the guy that sold the 25, he just got lucky. Just look at one of the most recent ones to get rid of them because they're usually going to give you at least one that will get you all your coins back. And I've been doing this for the most part throughout the season. All right. But, on a day like this where it's a Legend situation, you can get really, really, really lucky with this pack. Because I know people are like, yo, bro, I don't really have the coins. Trust me when I tell you, that 74 plus is wild as F. All right. And a lot of you guys will make out with that because, like I said, we're avoiding buying bundles for no reason. We don't really want that situation. So in this one, we didn't really get anything good, but this guy is a Seattle Seahawk, so we could check his price. All right, he's not really selling for much. All right, whatever. We'll drop him off for 2,400. All right, we didn't really get nothing out of that one. That's fine. And you just get the amount that's needed throughout. The other 81 that we just had sold already. You can see the coins just went up. So he sold. And again, you get 5 of them, I believe. Like, they've been resetting for me. Let me know if this has been resetting for you, because I opened these before, and I every time I go back and look, there's more. So I don't know exactly what's going on with that situation, but it is what it is. Now, we got an elite. I just showed you guys what we were doing with the other elites and making 82. What is it? It's 79s, and then it went to 82s or something like that. And for the legends. So we can hold on to this guy. Now, what's his price? If you wanted to just keep gambling and you're like really down and out, 25,000 somebody just spent for him. So in this case, we're gonna sell him for the 25,000, so you're not losing anything as you're doing this method. All the while, we're just looking for these low-level legends to get them out of this pack. Now, again, let me know in the comments if this has been refreshing for you, because again, some of you guys don't get refreshed situations in this case, and I don't know why it hasn't been happening for you guys where you've been getting like your things to get refreshed. All right, we didn't get lucky on this one. We got pure trash, but those low-level goals, we can convert them into other things. And then right here, we'll go ahead and get the last one here. Now, if you're really feeling lucky, you can gamble inside of the 2400. The 2400 one is pretty good too. If you just keep rolling those packs over and over again, sometimes you get lucky and get some good stuff going on. We can see what this guy's going for. If he's not going for a lot, we can also save him. 4,500, whatever. So we didn't really lose too much. We got a few elites. Once the other ones sell, we'll be good to go, and we'll be able to go ahead and see what's happening. The mystery pack, this is a very, very dangerous gamble, but it's been brought to my attention that you guys have been getting a lot of good stuff out of it. Oh, as a matter of fact, this pack right here, the Primetime Legends Elite pack, this is actually worth it as well. But because it's no money spent, I don't want to say, oh yeah, you got to get this pack. This is something that I would just do for my stream or for my players that actually go and they spend money, because weekly they'll drop this pack and it's wild. Just so you guys know, a lot of you guys will make a lot of stuff. But again, I know you guys are avoiding spending anything. So this video is primarily utilizing the things that we've made through playing the game and not spending actual money. All right. So with this mystery pack, this is something that, like I said, I've dabbled with it. Is it a really good pack? In some cases, you can get lucky. All right. These are all the ways that I utilize the currencies that I've been getting when I quick sell some cards and do stuff like that. This is how I do it. All right. Now, you could easily get a Legends pack out of this. I would not go too crazy with it though. If you're not getting lucky after the first couple because training is so expensive, I would just back off from it. All right. But these are ways that people go ahead and get those new cards and without spending the money, the 79s, the 81, whatever it is, whatever's going on. In this case, we're going to get, what is this? Okay, a 79, that's trash. But actually he goes into the actual set, so we'll be able to do something with it. Okay, here we go. All right, so we got an 81. Now, because they moved it up to 82, this guy's value is not as much. But these guys may be able to be sold for a little bit more. 4,100, you know, a guy bought them for that before, because if you're looking to get the Campus Heroes maxed out theme team the way that I am right now, you need those 79s. Now, the fullback might go for a little bit more. Who knows? Okay, he's still 4,200. All right, it doesn't really matter. I would just sell them right now because I don't have any use for them. Otherwise, I would keep them and put them into sets to get more of the lower level elites to keep, you know, reloading them and seeing what we could do. As far as the 81s go, 14,000. All right, we'll take it. Now, is the mystery pack always this good? It's not guaranteed. All right, but these are the ways that you use the currencies that you have in your actual binder to be able to do this. I'm gonna sell this one too because we don't really need them. We already have everything all set, so it doesn't. Oh, he just sold for 4,900. All right, let me go ahead and put 4,700. He'll sell in the 8 hours, and that'll be it. And then we'll go back and, you know, figure that out later. So those are just some of the ways, like when the Legend promo drops, that everything is like really, really hot. These are the things that you can do. And we will go over this on a weekly basis to see what you guys are doing. I've been getting a lot of good reports that you guys are making a lot of coins. Very, very happy about it. Love showing you guys the systems. Like I said, if you want to get more in depth, you can become a member here on the channel. You can become a Twitter subscriber or an X subscriber over at GmiasWorld on X. Or you can just go ahead and drop your comments inside of the comment section, and the community will definitely assist you. As I said before, I appreciate all of you guys that help within the GmiasWorld community to make it so that people come here to learn more about Madden Ultimate Team. You guys go ahead and have a blessed day. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love, y'all.